Take point, Shepard.
Alrighty,
We'll
it's Judge Spectre, continuing on now from where we left off. This here's us giving you basic tutorial on how to use squad commands.
We'll take cover by the doors.
Nothing too
Shepard, you
complicated.
take point.
Quit giving Shepard orders like you're in charge of this mission, Miranda. It's really getting annoying. Oh, I can see this ending well. Oh boy.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Yep, that's putting it mildly. So they have 2 layers of protection, shields, and armor before you can actually do any real damage to it.
No shield.
Alright. Sneak around here, take this guy out. Or this robot, rather. Something I don't like about this game is being exposed to extended assault rifle fire for more than 1 single second will strip your shields down to nothing. I understand tension in battle, but it's just annoying to have to constantly duck and cover every 2 seconds. Anyway, this is an upgrade that you can get, and this thing on the ground right here is packaged resources which you will need to invest in upgrades which will improve your performance. And believe me, it pays to actually upgrade this stuff because it definitely pays off. Alrighty, now let's move on to
safe from swarms.
random guy ranting in here.
No monsters.
Okay.
No swarms. No.
Vitor?
Okay, this guy's a double can short of a 6-pack.
Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, Chuckles, snap out of it.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of
Alright,
swarms.
this is where you get introduced to the interrupt system. This is the Renegade version. Oh, nice.
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Alrighty, please
We're not
elaborate.
survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
Oh yeah, Jacob's still here.
I think it's a collector.
And they say collector like I'm supposed to know what the hell that
Is
is.
that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Since the collectors weren't even mentioned in the first game, probe and see if I can find out a little bit more information about them.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
One can only hope.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Good, his ranting was starting to
Trying to
annoy
find
me.
a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic, dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You can appeal to Tally to join you now, but that won't really matter. I'm gonna do it anyway, because she can't join you till later.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
Meaning after you inevitably get into too much trouble in your mission and Shepard has to bail you out of trouble. Right, I got you. Anyway, I doubt giving Vitor to Cerberus is going to gain much, but I like to be thorough, so that's the choice I'm going to go with here.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
All right. If you say he'll be unharmed, I trust you. Vitor, go with these people. You'll be safe with them, and you'll be home soon.
What? No, I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Don't go away angry. Just go away. If you're not willing to join me on my mission right now, I've got less than no use for you.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. Unfortunately, the Quarian you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirmed the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Yeah, you better get used to that. Your choice is really not having much impact one way or the other. That carries over from Mass Effect 1 to this game. A lot of the decisions you made won't have any consequences really in this game. Maybe they will in 3, but for right now...
Tell me what you know about
like,
these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Okay, anything with the word Omega in it has to be pretty awesome, so let's find out what the Omega-4 relay is.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Alright, works for me.
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
A lot of people give the Elusive Man a lot of flack, but I like the guy. I mean, he's actually doing something. I mean, you can call attention to some Cerberus's questionable morale-based choices, but hey, they're actually doing something here, so I gotta support them. Agreed.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Time to move on to the Dirty Dozen phase of going around gathering specialists. And this takes up the majority of the game, by the way. Anyway, moving on.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Alright, good start.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Well, gee, I wonder who this could be.
Hey, Commander.
Oh,
Just
what
like
a
old
shocker.
times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Question. Why would you trust someone who calls himself the elusive man? I mean, that doesn't exactly sound trustworthy. Anyways, our new ship, the USS Enterprise, which is actually what the Normandy 2 has been compared to. The first ship drew comparisons to the Millennium Falcon, but this one drew comparisons to the Enterprise.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Well, gee, I wonder what it could possibly be. It must be something really inventive. Nope, still the Normandy. That works. Hope you enjoyed that little piece of the main story, because it's going to be about 4 hours or so before the main plot actually raises its head again. You're going to be recruiting teammates for the remainder of that time before the main plot comes back. That happens a lot. So we're in a 40-hour game. It's like maybe 4 to 5 hours of it total have to do with the actual main plot line. Something about that always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Our tour of the new Normandy, and yes, I did actually change Commander Shepard's casual outfit. By default, Shepard wears the same uniform as the rest of the crew, which, being in charge, I felt Shepard should wear something a little different, and that has more of a Star Trek kind of a look to it. More like an officer uniform, so that's what I went with.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Oh, you're still here?
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
It's about time to firmly make it clear who's in charge of this mission. She's really starting to get on my nerves with that.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Well, based on Shepard's interactions with AI being Geth in the last game, I'm
Shut
going to
that
say
thing
AIs
down.
are dangerous here.
I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Alright, works for me.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright, it works. And yes, that's pretty much all Jacob does on the rest of the game is salute. Anyway, this is just about where I'm going to leave off at. As soon as they finish showing us the rest of the things you can interact with, that is. Come on. Let's get this over with. Alright, I'll see you people in part 5.